Hello everyone, how's everyone going? My name is Jesse, welcome to Jesse's Tech. Today, we'll be looking at the IBM x3650 Model 4, the boot. I've seen some videos on YouTube showing people them booting up and how loud they are. So I thought I'll do a video and show you what really happens when you boot an IBM system x3650 Model 4. So yeah, let's check her out. Alrighty, so here we have the IBM system x3650 Model 4. There's me baby right there, and I've got me two Model 1s here. So yeah, currently I haven't plugged anything in yet, or haven't turned her on. So that's what I'm about to do now to show you. That's normal. It's not really loud at all. I've got to put in the switch too. My dad plugged it out. Whoops. Plug the one here. That's not a good noise. Whoa. Okay, so switch is on. So right now you'll be able to hear the switch and the power supply fans. So as you can see, I've got dual 750 watts. Really with these, the power consumption is unbelievably awesome. They do not run at 750, not even half of that. It's that good. Like the max peak load for these Model 4s is about 230 to 250 watts. Which is really well, and idling, the 230 to 250 watts is max peak load, and at idle it's like 100, like less than 100 watts. It is amazing. So anyway, let's power it on. Okay, so if we drop these, it's the power supply fans. That's the loudest part of the server, and then so they just back off. They just back down. That's really it. Right, you plugged in. I need to turn you on too. Oops. Okay. So I've seen videos on YouTube, people loading up their IBM servers, and they seem really loud. Well, the problem with that is the IMM. It's the IMM. That's why it revs so high. The fans go really loud. I basically configured my IMM for this low noise, as you can hear right now. It is not that loud at all. And I love better IBM servers because they're not loud, they're power efficient, and they're powerful. That's what I love about IBM servers. Like, for example, this one here, I don't know about the power consumption. This is a Intel server, the SR2500 chassis with a S5000 PAL motherboard. And these here are freaking loud, and I mean loud, and especially the power consumption is unbelievable, which makes me like, I don't use this server anymore. This is my first server that I ever bought. Now this is my second one, that was my third, and that's my fourth. So as you can see, it's doing a RAID, connecting to RAID controllers. Usually it doesn't take this long. Usually it's just like 2-3 dots, and then it goes on to detecting the devices. So that will detect like the whole system. So like, for example, the hard drives, the CD-ROM, and the the fibers, the Intel Ethernets, and the IMM, as you can see right there. But yeah, it's taking a little bit now. Usually it takes like It doesn't take long at all, but obviously from a cold boot, this server has been off for about 2-3 days now. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone to connecting boot devices and adapters. Usually, when you leave just the power supplies on, like the server turned off and the power supplies, usually the server goes through all the stuff before you boot, which is really handy. But since this is a cold boot, yeah, it obviously takes its time. Like the boot is a bit slow, but I guess you can speed it up by going into the BIOS and disabling like a few things. But usually I don't mind about the boot. I don't really care about the boot because, like, you know, because this server is basically on 24/7 basically, because these servers are bloody amazing. I'd suggest buying one of these, either a Model 1, Model 2, Model 3, Model 4. They're just really great servers, especially for the price to performance. Unbelievable. Like, I picked this up for around $500 Australian dollars, and came with quad Ethernet, and I added this one, and 2 8 gigabit fiber ports, but with no modules though. But I'm not going to be using the fiber modules anyway, so yeah. And then slowly, over time, I'll get another board. I can't remember the name of it, but for the hard drive, so I can use up to 16 slots, because 0 to 16. Okay, here we go. This is when it goes up a little bit, because it's finishing connecting to the boot devices, and then usually it'll just go down in the fan. The fans will slowly, progressively go down. Currently I've got Windows 10 on this server. I was going to put Windows Server on it, but currently I've got Windows 10 Pro on it. I'm just doing a bit of testing at the moment with a few things before I gradually hardwire the Windows into its system, so it will stay like that for basically, yeah, forever. Unless if, you know, Windows is going to be, you know, yeah, it's going to make the next Windows. And yeah, there we go. That really didn't take that long. But, you know, their servers, obviously, yes, you know, they take a little bit to load up than a normal average computer, but I guess, you know, with the hard drives too, these are 6 gigabit SAS drives, 300 gigs, and I've got a 1 terabyte SATA drive. As you can see, it's probably trying to recognize everything. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hope this really helped for you people buying one of these IBM servers. Next video, I'm going to be doing a boot test on the IBM x3650 Model 1. So stay tuned for that. I really love doing these videos, so please subscribe to the channel. I like this video. It really helps because, you know, I love doing this sort of stuff, showing you guys what it's like to have a Model 4, Model 1. They're really, really great servers. I highly recommend you buying one of these in your rack. Like, unfortunately, I don't have a rack at the moment, but later on, well, very soon actually, I'm going to be building a rack for this. So taking this, you know, this old setup for now, you know, using the switch over there and the router and blah blah, the NBN. But yeah, then, you know, later on I'll just fix everything up and just, yeah, make it look really nice. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.